Yo, what it do, YouTube? Johnny here, and welcome everybody back to another episode of Planet Zoo. So, today we're gonna start off. This is probably one of the most ridiculous episodes I've ever recorded because I'm very rusty at this game, and it's very apparent. As you guys will be seeing throughout the speed build. So, there was a lot going on in this episode. I was originally, as you guys know, I wanted to turn this into a llama enclosure. I didn't, however, think about how there's like no room in here for llamas. So what this will end up being today is the Indian peafowl. Yeah, so I didn't really think things through, and I was like, I kind of was just trying to figure things out, and I ended up building probably one of the weirdest habitats I've ever made. As you guys can see, I'm kind of like going through the RV right now. I end up moving that RV quite a bit. Like, I move it a lot closer there, as you guys can see and whatnot, and some of the barriers break, and I was just so rusty at this game. I was, like, really slow at everything. I was like, what is going on right now? As you guys can see, I was even kind of struggling with the barriers and whatnot. But, yeah, after building all this, I was like, oh, there's not really much I can do to increase the size of this. So next I was like, oh, let's get some kind of another aquatic lizard type thing. I guess a tortoise isn't an aquatic lizard, but you know what I mean. I was thinking towards that area, but eventually I settled on the Indian peafowl and everything like that, and we go ahead and we kind of move this all around and whatnot and kind of fix everything back up a little bit, and we kind of smooth everything out and whatnot. And this is me still thinking at the time for lizards, and I'm like, no, we're just gonna do the Indian peafowl. And since there are these paths, I thought I could use these to kind of make like fake gates, quote unquote, because you can't add multiple gates for some random reason. I wish you could. If you could, this wouldn't have been so hard, but oh well, but anyways, I kind of like placed some stuff. I actually get rid of the little pond and the bramble bushes and whatnot because they weren't a fan of it. Okay, I'm gonna say that this probably wasn't my best work. I really tried to kind of get something together. I made like these little things here for like gates, quote unquote, and it gets so crowded over here. It won't be eventually. Eventually we'll figure something out to where it won't be crowded. I was hoping that people would try to come over here to see them, but it didn't really work out. I was hoping people were going to kind of like draw away. I was trying to draw when I was building over here, I was trying to draw attention away from this, but it ended up being that way anyways. I really wanted to do llamas. I wanted to do llamas so bad, but there just wasn't enough space to put them in and have them be comfortable. So I went with the Indian peafowl, which, whatever, it's not that crazy, but I would have preferred to have them. But anyways, that's putting a lot of butts in there, but again, so yeah, so we do have this whole area right here to do something with. I'm not entirely sure what we're gonna do there. I have a pretty decent idea with what I want to do, like coming out of this nature trail. I kind of want to forest this area up and do like a really big pond, do like this huge joint thing with like beavers and swans and deer and stuff like that, and just have this massive forest area, and it would look so cool. I want to do something like that for sure, and kind of build on this nature trail thing. And I'm thinking I'm probably going to change the nature trail path. Like, let me take, like, for instance, maybe we change it to for example, or maybe we change this all to dark asphalt. Yeah, well, you know what? Hold on. Let me do that. Let me do that. We're gonna go and just kind of dark asphalt. If I can just go a little further out. There we go. So all this is dark asphalt, and we'll even, let's do this for right now. And then, was this 20? Yeah. And then have you, okay, not 20, 13, there we go. And then if I can get this come into here, and then we kind of do something like that and kind of tee that off, you know? That's kind of what I want to do. And then we'll have like maybe this go like that. We'll go like 5 out, and then huge forest, like kind of like bring all these trees, like bring some more trees over here, and then I want to do this huge massive forest, and maybe we'll even incorporate that like way out this way so we can kind of fill up that space. I was thinking maybe doing like, so here's what I'm thinking. Future planning here. I think maybe put a train station here and then kind of have the train go up. Trains can go onto paths, right? Is that, no, that's, what game am I thinking that happens? What game am I thinking of? Maybe that's Jurassic World Evolution that I'm thinking of, where you can kind of link to the pathing. But we're gonna do a train, and I want to do it to go, yeah, you can't do it through the path. They should really add that, like little crosswalks and stuff like that, because, I mean, they have it in their other games, like Jurassic World Evolution 2, I believe it is, has it. But I guess I can just kind of put like the track go over that, which also is not like amazing looking, but yeah, so we're gonna have the train kind of come through this area, or we're gonna have the station here, and it's gonna pull up this way. We're gonna go over that, and then we're gonna come out to here, which is gonna be like this like big area, maybe like have a massive fountain area and have all this food and shopping over here, and that's where the train's gonna go. And maybe we don't even need a train for that. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. About this over here, I was gonna extend something this way, but I'm not entirely sure what to do. Do some kind of like random thing that like is only like way off to the side over here, you know? And then maybe that have where the train station is incorporated, like kind of in here, and then kind of do something behind these buildings and stuff. I just realized you guys can't see my cursor. I've been like moving my cursor around and stuff like that. I forgot that you guys can't see that. But yeah, so kind of like the idea of coming into this area and then having a big forest, and we're doing like swans, beavers, deer, and like a ton of stuff, you know? Actually, let's go ahead and take a look at what swans... Mute swan. What can you be in with? European fallow deer, red deer, wild boar. Okay. Let's say I did the European fallow deer. What can you be with? Mute swan, red deer, wild boar. So all these guys together are just... yeah, okay. Then the Wessent, which is just another bison. But yeah, we're gonna have the swan. So we're gonna have a swan for sure. And then we'll probably do the red deer, because that just looks like a regular deer. And then we're gonna have where are they? We're gonna have the, where is it? North American beaver. We're gonna have these guys in there as well. And we could do raccoons. I don't know how raccoons would mix in with all of that. I'm not entirely sure. But for now it's gonna be deer, beaver, swan. And then we'll think about maybe adding something else, like maybe moose or something. But I don't know if they would be able to mix together and all that. But yeah, I was thinking big forest here. And maybe even like, I was thinking like doing a bison plains somewhere. Maybe we do the forest, like we kind of like have it go over here. And then the bison plains over here, and like kind of have this branch out into two separate areas, sort of. And then, yeah, and then maybe just kind of like path out here, just kind of create some separation and whatnot. And then eventually we'll do something over here, kind of put it on its own. And then if we do like a big circle path around this giant lake, then we can kind of have that link up there. And then we can have like a train here, you know. But yeah, for now, I think, let me kind of mark where. So we're gonna do, let's do something like that. Hold on. Actually, we're gonna go we're gonna go back a little. So go back just a little bit. So let's go. Whoops, that's not. No, that's not where I meant to go. Just kind of like that, and do that kind of a lake, or maybe kind of push this a little bit more like that. And then we're gonna do the lake that big, and then of course we're gonna need like a big forested area, which is probably gonna be. This is all gonna be the forested area. Like we're gonna have a bunch of forest, probably here, and then there will be a path that kind of goes around everything like that, and then we'll have the plains kind of go out. So we'll kind of tee this off. So this will go like that, and then we'll have, so sorry, I know this is a little different than the way we usually do things. I'm also fairly rusty when it comes to making videos. So we'll do something like this, and we'll do something like this, you know, kind of have that go out some, you know what I mean? And I want that to, yeah, I want that to really tee off. Or do I? No, it's fine. Yeah, we can do it like that. So we'll do, let's go ahead and kind of extend this out. So, no, I want you to, no, there. And then we'll kind of go out like that. That, and then we're just gonna have like this big area, and this is all gonna turn into a lake, and it'll be beautiful. Oh, this is exciting actually. This is a pretty exciting idea that I have. So yeah, you guys are gonna have to stay tuned. I do plan, just in case you're wondering, I do actually plan putting out some more content. I know that I haven't been exactly consistent for a very long time, I think. If I take a look at my quote-unquote records here, the last time I was fairly consistent was, oh, not that long, a couple months ago. A couple months ago, back in December was probably when I was still somewhat consistent. Let's see, hold on, let me make sure. Yeah, sort of ish, not really. I mean, I really haven't been super crazy consistent since like maybe Meerkat Kingdom back in franchise mode, and that's when that was back in November. I don't know, it's been a little difficult. I think the last video that I stayed like my every other day type thing was back with the collared peccary. Hold on, I'm trying to like get a track record here. Yeah, collared peccary, and then Meerkat Kingdom came out almost 2 weeks later. Then I updated the channel, then we went and did a episode of Minecraft Archives, which I don't know if you guys like that series at all. I don't know, I don't really hear anything about that series. And then I came up with MyZoo, and I guess it was sort of consistent then. But not like I used to be. But, you know, there's been a lot of real things that have been going on in my life. Like some of you may know that I got married back in January, and then since then I've been kind of going through life as it hits me, you know. But anyways, you guys aren't here for that. You're here to watch some Planet Zoo. But I think, anyways, I think we are just about finished with this episode, as we kind of screwed that pathing up a little. Yeah, so this, we're just kind of push this out like so. So yeah, my plan is to have a train track kind of go up this, I guess. Yeah, a train track kind of go up this. And yeah, we're gonna have the train track go through here, over this, still out throughout here, and then we can move in a little bit, and And then, so yeah, with this train track, kind of come out a little bit more. And even this will go out to just there. So I think what we'll do is maybe bison plains will kind of be like here, like this area, almost. And then, I don't know. It's kind of hard to plan out. I'm really trying to do this layout, but for now, what I'm focused on is this lake right here, which we're actually gonna go ahead and move these trees out. Not that. Yeah, we're gonna kind of move these trees out of the lake. And then we're gonna pretty much like really forest this up. And I'm not really given a whole lot of land up for, I'm not really, there's not really a whole lot of land for them here. I don't know. I don't know what we'll do. It's kind of a tricky situation. I'll probably have to use just regular Planet Zoo barriers for this build, unfortunately. I know you guys aren't the biggest fan of the Planet Zoo barriers. So we're gonna go ahead and kind of, we'll go like this. I think where it really kind of screws up is way back here. Okay, and then we're gonna go, let's go ahead and do this again. So this time we're gonna kind of go like that. And there we go, that gives them a lot more room. Yeah, and like I said, we're gonna kind of basically kind of pull this out here. Train station will probably go somewhere around here-ish. And then we're gonna have, I don't know, some kind of building right here. Maybe we'll do like a nocturnal center over there. That would be pretty sick. I know I forget. I think it was John Pork Bond recommended I don't remember. Maybe it wasn't him. Oh man, I forget. I gotta go back to my comments. Hold on. Okay, I can't find the comment, but somebody told me a long time ago that I should make a nocturnal house, and I totally agree with them. I totally agree with that comment. Whoever commented that a long time ago, you know who you are. Give yourself a shout out in the comments. All of you who are watching, if they commented, like their comment, they'll like it, because, I don't know, it's cool that they remember that they suggested that a long time ago, even when I didn't, you know? Okay, so go ahead and load up souvenir shops, because we could even do that eventually. Okay, so I think that's gonna do it for now. I know this episode was a little crazy, but thank you guys so much for watching, and sorry things were kind of sloppy. You know, I'm really trying to kind of figure things out and whatnot. Okay, I don't need all these. Go away. I know things have been a little sloppy this episode, and I'm really trying to get back into content creation, and I really want to be into this again. I want to start doing this because I love it, you know. It's one of my favorite things that I do, you know. But it's a little difficult to kind of like, you know, I get a lot of stuff going on all the time and whatnot, and I could sit here and make all these crazy excuses, but in the end, it's just I haven't really gotten into it as much as I used to be. But you know, I know that you guys enjoy these videos. I do, because if that wasn't the case, you guys wouldn't be commenting, you guys wouldn't be liking and all that stuff. So if you guys are enjoying, go ahead and do those things, because it lets me know that you guys really do appreciate watching all of these and whatnot. But I'm gonna leave you guys here, so thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye!